for sure. David, thanks. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1. Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
O'Neal misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Murray against Conley. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. Bogdanovich. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Gordon. Murray with it. Now defended by Gobert. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way. Yeah, you can't forget about the jumping ability of Barton now. I mean, this guy is phenomenal at finishing off these alley-oops.
Mitchell against Barton. Out left to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. And up the floor again for the Nuggets. Down in the court. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Mitchell missing. For Denver, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And that one's good. Barton.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. He kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's the feed to Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Murray outside.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Offline with his 3. And stolen by Barton. And there's the drive. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell outside. Inside. Stolen by Gordon. Porter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Barton kicks to Murray. Driving in, and then Murray with the jam.
Really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the league when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
To the inside, here's Jokic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside, the shake. And it's finished off inside by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Murray kicks to Jokic. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 7 and stolen by Murray. Throws it up high, and it's Barton that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you talk to Murray, he said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Barton right side. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American school.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
To the left wing, Conley finds Mitchell. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
And there's the pass to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And no good that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. And Barton throws it down.
Absolutely terrific in transition. When the floor opens up, Barton attacks and doesn't let up.
Mitchell with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. So the wing on the left, stolen by Gordon. the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gobert with a screen on Barton. Mitchell. And again, unable to change momentum here. Murray, the pass to Barton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell's shot is good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out. But it looks like they're putting it together right now. Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
And they recover it. Conley with the three, and Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. Another shot. 29 seconds left here in the second. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Pass to Jokic. Porter in the corner. He dishes it to Barton. He takes it in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell leading the charge.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Martin from outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets going into the... Thank you, David. And whoops. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Gotta like what Will Barton has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the fourth. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Jazz trail by 10. And Rudy Gay picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here is Forbes. Pass to Najee. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. Makes it off the glass. Pascal's got his first bucket in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Dives to the hoop and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 10. Here's Whiteside, and it's stripped in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Clarkson against Morris. Tries the spin move, and Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Right side, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It's good. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Here's Clarkson. And he lays it straight in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Passes it to Najee. Green kicks to Morris. Here's Najee. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Whiteside. They're running. Gay passes to Whiteside. Now Azubuike. The drive by Gay. Out of hand on it. And the wide open shot for Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got 7.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Nuggets leading by 12. Cousins, no one around him. No good on the 3. Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Cousins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. A different look for Denver. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Murray surveying the D. Outside Gordon. Murray against Mitchell. Murray dishes to Porter. 3 seconds left, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
All right, coming onto the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one here. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Barton. Conley for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
The kick out to Porter. Back to Gordon. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Murray finds Jokic. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jazz trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Six to shoot. Driving inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz trail by 16. Conley with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
The three. Murray, no good. For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. For three, Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wide open look here for Murray, and another miss by Denver.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Barton, no luck. Now the pass to O'Neal. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Plenty of space. And they pick up 2.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this is a great team effort by everyone.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Will Barton.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
The Nuggets leading by 13. And here's Jokic. Five to shoot. From deep. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Gobert finds Mitchell over Murray. Utah the rebound. Pass to O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. For three, Mitchell.
I'd like to see Barton be more consistent on this end. He has the height and length needed to challenge shots.
In the corner, Murray with it. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for Greg Anthony.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley against Doncic. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Doncic.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Takes the three. Rebound, Utah. Back to O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And too long on the shot.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter. This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Doncic outside. Hits the trifecta. Doncic has got 5.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Conley with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside for Mitchell. And he drives in. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Doncic against Conley. Takes a 3. Another miss by Doncic.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Brunson. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Now covers. The jump hook. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. From deep, here's Doncic. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And Mitchell with the slam.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Again, Doncic missing. The Jazz have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Right side, Bogdanovich. The 3. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. And Conley grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Gobert. Powell with a steal. Doncic on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Counted from distance.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Mitchell drives in. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bullock. That one's good. This game is all even.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
And Gobert with the stuff.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Now here's Doncic. Comes up empty down low.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Both teams have a goal.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah right now.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Doncic grabs the miss. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Doncic just got 16 points.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks leading. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Doncic on the wing. Powell outside. To the paint. With his first shot attempt. Finney-Smith. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Pass to O'Neal. Picked by Gobert. Fires for 3. Powell pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
And Smitty, you have pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, B.A., great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Now here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Dallas, no good that time either.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's tipped. It's tipped. From deep, here's Doncic. Gets the three ball to go. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's O'Neal. Brunson defending. The Mavericks pull it in. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. And it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. He's on target from 8 feet out. O'Neal's got his third basket on the night right there.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Outside Brunson. Back to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing. Utah's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Left side Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Mitchell's got 7.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use.
And Doncic, here we go.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, what a performance by Luke.
23.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
29.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gay. On the wing, Clarkson. Gay inside. Brunson defending. And it's Gay with the miss. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Doncic right side. Charity stripe shot. Off the left rim and out. Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Into the lane. Azubuike, no good. The Mavericks shooting the rock well at 46%. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Doncic has got 26.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Pass to Azubuike. Clarkson for three. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Brunson finds Doncic from deep. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Whiteside can't get it to go. Brunson passes to Doncic. He's got a piece of it. Pass to Clarkson. 4-3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Pascal against Doncic. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
To the inside. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Brunson passes to Doncic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Green's checked in for Bullock. And Hardaway subbed in for Brunson. On the break. For three, Hardaway. Pure from three-point range. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Pascal finds Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside for Green. The three is up. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way.
That is called on Donovan. That's his first.
First one falls for him.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
He does not get the second one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's the three. Here's Bertans. Here's Green. Dinwiddie outside. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside with it. Here's Azubuike. No luck on that one. Bertans with some nice D. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Dinwiddie left side. Outside for Green. Dinwiddie outside from deep three-point range. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Whiteside. Shot blocked. And he recovers it. Back to Clarkson. Over Brunson. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Whiteside.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Now Doncic. Pass to Bullock. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
With the step back. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Powell with the stuff.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
The shot by Conley. No good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The Mavericks leading. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Inside. Doncic. Pulls it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Mitchell. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And here's Finney-Smith. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The three from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Brunson against Mitchell. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic from deep three-point range. O'Neal pulls it in.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Jazz making their last shot. And it's Doncic missing. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Conley goes in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 5-point Maverick lead.
You know, he left him frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Powell outside. Pass to Bullock. With the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. Clock at 4. Pass to Bullock. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Gobert against Powell. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. Launches it. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. From deep. From beyond the arc. And then some. Doncic has got 31.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight.
Another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Gobert pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. Booker finds Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Outside Crowder. The three-pointer, no good. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's Mitchell. Devin Booker missing his last shot. From deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now O'Neal, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Three-pointer, and it's Mitchell missing. Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mitchell against Paul. Booker outside. He feeds it to Ayton. And it's blocked by Conley. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ayton, the pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. The offensive rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Suns trail by 6. Paul finds Bridges. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Booker with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Utah. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul kicks to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score. He definitely rebounds. And he for sure defends at an impressive level.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Utah leading by 4. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Conley against Ayton. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. O'Neal from long range. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker in the corner. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Ayton. Passes to Booker. And the Suns get it back. O'Neal passes to Conley. Back to O'Neal. There's the triple. You can't get that one. And so the first quarter's in the books. Utah out in front, leading.
Your Jazz Dancers. Your Jazz Dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Utah Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
On the court for the Suns. Up it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Suns trail by 4. Paul, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Al Paul following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Utah leading to the left side wing. Conley finds Mitchell to the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Paul dishes to Booker. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Booker from the arc.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul dishes to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Mitchell wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And he's good on the 3 ball. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those 3-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. 1:43 left now here in the second. From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Mitchell looking it over. Again, Mitchell missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Bridges. The dish to Ayton. Back to Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz.
Oh, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Conley for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Takes it out to Booker. The three. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Suns.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Now here's 8. Paul outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 8.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Over Conley. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Suns leading by 8.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
They got Whiteside. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Eric Castro. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. The Suns shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Took him no time at all on that one. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Jazz trail by 11. Pascal, the pass to Whiteside. In-change shot. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here is McGee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. So it's Utah now. Phoenix able to drain the three. Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Jazz passing it around. From outside the arc, the Jazz again can't hit it. Suns leading by 14. To the paint, and stolen by Whiteside. Trying to get something going, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Payne passes to McGee. And Whiteside sends it back, and he recovers it. Clock at 4. Johnson kicks to Payne. Fires for 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Pascal. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Payne misses from close range. Jazz trail by 12. Gaskell, the pass to Whiteside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior, was Whiteside.
1:21 left in the third quarter. And here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Judge has the open look. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Elfrid Payton.
Here's Payton. And the pass to Shamet. Payton with a screen on Gay. Shamet kicks to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. Out to Sharge. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Deep 2 from Azubuike. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
A 3 ball. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Sharge are the 3 and the 4. Elfrid Payton is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at center.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Latrey doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Payton surveying the floor. He kicks it to McGee. Stolen by Michael Conley.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Jazz trail by 17. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes a 3. The Jazz with another miss.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Here's McGee. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success. You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Conley against Payton. Puts up a 3. Utah with the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Launches it. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Shamet. Saric against Bogdanovich. Now Payton. Pass to Shamet. This is to McGee. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Now Payton defending. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Johnson against O'Neal. Payton outside. From deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Shamet. Puts one up from 19, and he nails the jumper. And the Suns lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Mikal Bridges.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's Mitchell. After the basket by Dario Saric. Fires the three, and Donovan Mitchell hit from deep.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Saric outside for the three, trains the three-pointer.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
A creative score. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing.
Now here's Payton. Puts up a three. The shot by Saric, no good. There's the pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Porter. Stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass break. Here we go. Martin's shot off the mark. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovic on that strong finish.
Conley against Murray. Over Conley. They grab their own miss. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Mitchell. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Oh, sweet move. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Conley goes in. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And Grant, you talked about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Here's O'Neal. Gobert with the bucket.
Well, the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Rejected by Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Here's Gordon. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
How about the touch and the under-control nature of what Aaron Gordon is doing close to the cup? That's nice.
Mitchell against Barton. Second chance shot. The kick out to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Conley, he's open. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Murray passes to Jokic. It's blocked by Gobert. Mitchell against Murray. And stolen by Murray. Outside Porter. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
A strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Mitchell against Murray. And another miss by Denver. Utah leading. From deep, Conley. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
he clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Murray. Launches a three.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Jokic. Gobert goes in. Bogdanovich drops in the layup for two. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Murray. Over Mitchell. No good, off the front rim. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. And we'll get...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Mitchell against Barton. Gobert inside. Banked it in off the glass. Gobert's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Barton against Mitchell. To the middle. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. And he hits it to tie the game. Jokic has got 7. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Here's Murray. That one's wide left.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Murray for 3. Jokic passes to Murray. For 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The 3 from Mitchell knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Murray. He drops it from range. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA. Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
For Denver, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Martin, the pass to Jokic. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, you love to see Bojan Bogdanovich get out and run, get ahead of the defense and score it. That is nice.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Porter with the steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Murray, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
2 points. That one goes.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Bogdanovich. The ball's knocked loose.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Gordon, great positioning on the putback. Gordon's got 7 points.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
They've got DeMarcus Cousins. Monte Morris is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then it's Green, and it's Najee in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
First team down.
Morris passes to Green. For the lead. The rebound by the Jazz. From deep, Gay. That shot, no good. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Cousins with a screen on Whiteside. The kick out to Morris. Three-pointer. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pascal against Morris. Clarkson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Azubuike. The shot won't fall. And the Nuggets going the other way now. Morris with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's Forbes. And again, Denver no good. The Jazz shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. He shoots. And it's Gay with the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And it's Green missing.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges. Whiteside
finds Clarkson. There's the screen by Whiteside. Out to the wing. Back to Clarkson. Counted. Clarkson's got his first basket.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Morris outside. For the lead. Pass to Forbes. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Tipped. Here's Azubuike. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets trail. Morris with it. Now Whiteside defending. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Gay. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Cousins. And it's Gay with the miss.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
The Nuggets have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Green, the pass to Cousins. For the lead. Doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gay. Back to Whiteside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. And Denver's shooting 34% so far in this one. Morris outside. And another miss by Denver. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Cousins with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Pass to Najee. The three. The shot, no good. Utah leading. Here's Whiteside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Morris outside. Here's Najee. It's stolen by Clarkson. By himself. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Well, how about the steal off great anticipation by Clarkson, then the kick ahead. Perfectly done.
Cousins with a screen on Gay. And there's the lob. And Cousins throws it down.
What's better as an alley-oop partner than a man with great length and great hands? Go to work, DeMarcus.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Morris. Pass to Whiteside. Nice move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Morris for three. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Whiteside. They're running. Pushing it up now. And Gay the bucket on the assist from Whiteside. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Fires from deep. The rebound by the Jazz. From deep, Gay gets a hand on it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice nine. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Eric Paschal, Rudy Gay out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. Nice shot by Whiteside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Forbes. Nails it from 3. Forbes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Azubuike. Utah, the rebound. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Offline with a 3.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Gay from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Cousins with the steal. Here's Forbes. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's Gay with the miss.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And again, Denver no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Forbes. There's the triple. Morris outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Here's Azubuike. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Morris for three. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pascal passes to Whiteside. Now Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. Now Whiteside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on to Marcus Cousins. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They keep piling on the assist guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And Jokic throws it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Here's Whiteside. Gordon pulls it in. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Bogdanovich. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Now here's Whiteside. Defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Back to Whiteside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. On the wing, Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Murray, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here's Jokic outside. No good on the shot. Here's O'Neal. And so it's Utah with the W. Get in. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at center.
First team foul.
Now Brunson dishes it to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Headshot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Hits the close range jumper.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by Mitchell. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Jazz leading by 3. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
From deep. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Conley scanning the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Second shot opportunity. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though? Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Mitchell finds Conley. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the right side. For 3. Traps in the tray. Conley's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Jazz.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Mavericks trail by 9. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Jazz leading by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. Kleber with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Utah out in front. They're up by 9.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and play out for your Mavericks.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And here is Doncic following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 9 points with the basket from Doncic.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Pass to Doncic. Over Conley. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Jazz leading by 11. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
A creative scorer. Mitchell uses that versatility and shot-making ability to keep the defenders guessing. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, Doncic following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. That three off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Doncic, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. That's now 8 points for Luka Doncic. Conley against Doncic. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Conley for 3. It's good from long range. Conley's got 9 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Doncic fires from way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And you look at some of the most unbreakable records in NBA history, Clark. Scott Skiles with 30 assists in one game. Who's going to beat that?
That's a hard one to top. I mean, 30 dimes in one game. I mean, that is just amazing. One, you got to pass it well, and 2, you got to have great shooters around you. Westbrook had a game with 24 assists last year, but that's still a far cry from 30. I think that may very well be an untouchable record, Kevin.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
On the arc, and Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. He's got 17.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Good on the shot. Mitchell's got 19 points.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Out to the right wing. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Lets it go with the 3. Conley's shot is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jazz leading by 11. Knocked away. Stolen by Brunson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Jazz shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Down low. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. 20 points for him.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Thanks, guys.
All right, David, thank you. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Got Maxi Kleber. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in a power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Brunson with a clean look, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The drive by Mitchell. O'Neal from long range. The Jazz again can't hit it. Mavericks trail by 3.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz, and it's blocked. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The previous play is under review.
Seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Whiteside, and he banks in the layup. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the three. They get it back.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Some dishes to Azubuike. Doncic comes with the double team. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Whiteside, good.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half. Clarkson taking his time here. The pass to Azubuike. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The drive by Clarkson. Ball stolen. Brunson finds Doncic for the lead. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Clarkson outside. Here's Azubuike. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Azubuike, a screen on Brunson. The drive by Clarkson. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Conley outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleber's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jazz trail by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. There's O'Neal with the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Doncic outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. And the Jazz, another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Back to Conley. Shoots the 3, and the Jazz another 3.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
The 3 for Doncic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Bullock with the rebound. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. And it's Doncic missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shot to stop the run. Count the basket. Doncic has got 39.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. It's picked off. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. From outside, off the mark.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
The 3 for Doncic. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Brunson kicks to Doncic. Good! Another from 3. He's really smacking them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Outside, Bogdanovich puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleber's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer. Doncic has got 48.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Brunson against Mitchell. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell. Conley's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Doncic, no good. Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. There's Gobert. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Burke. 3-pointer. And it's Doncic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. 35 seconds left in the game. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Doncic against Mitchell. And yep, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Brunson against Mitchell. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even in a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
So it's an narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a shot, David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
games here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Five on the clock. Back to Booker. That one a little long.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
For three, O'Neal sends it home from three-point land.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul against Conley. On the wing, Crowder from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Jazz on offense. It's a three-point game. Gobert finds Mitchell. Here's O'Neal from downtown. They get it again. Back to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Pass to Gobert. Right side Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. And he can't bank that one in. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Bridges passes to Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker for three. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. For three, O'Neal. The rebound by Bridges.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Fires in the triple.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. And the three-pointer goes.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answer three.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The three from Mitchell. And no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges finds Booker. Hits the three-pointer. Booker's got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mitchell up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Booker. Here's Crowder. There's the three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Now Conley. Picked by Gobert. Conley passes to Gobert. This one for three. The Jazz with another miss. Outside Paul. He gets it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead. They lead by 3. And and it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has...
Whoa! Crazy good!
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Conley against Paul. The three ball. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Jazz foul.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, McGee.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Booker, the pass to McGee. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
The three from Mitchell. Excellent D there from Booker. The Suns leading. Three-pointer. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Mitchell misses. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. For 3, Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. From downtown. He can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Bridges, right side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Bridges, here we go. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. From deep three-point range, Mitchell misses.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
The 3 from Mitchell, hauled in by McGee.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
For 3, and another miss by Utah, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now Conley. He has 6. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. 1 minute left in the first half. And Booker puts up a deep three. No good there. 5 for 11 in the contest. Pass to O'Neal. Deflected. Here's Bridges. Now Crowder. And here is McGee. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
Here's McGee. High-quality look as he sinks it. And the Suns lead by 13.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
From deep, Conley. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Dario Saric is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here's Saric for 3. That shot missing, and it's Utah the other way. Outside Pascal. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Saric. And the Suns shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Okay, outside. McGee with a steal. Pass to Payne. Back to Saric. McGee with it. Pascal defends. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Payne outside. On target from range. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
From deep. Here's Azubuike. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. It's McGee, high post. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. From behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Payne against Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Here's Azubuike. Over Payne. And again, it's Utah. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. McGee passes to Saric. To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first free throw is good. The Suns making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. And both free throws good for Saric.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. Back to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. And it's Clarkson missing. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Shamet, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Gay. And the shot falls short that time. Phoenix is shooting the rock well at 46%. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Suns miss again. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Azubuike, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. It's stolen by Johnson. It's 2-on-1. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley with the ball. He has 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist to turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Ball against Conley. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Jazz shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Here's Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers. Come on,
and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Here's Crowder. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Suns lead by 13.
He's a solid jump shooter. In fact, Jay Crowder is just solid all the way around.
Picked by Gobert. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. McGee passes to Paul. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's gotten himself going here. His first point to the game on the deep ball. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
4 on the clock from deep three-point range. The shot by Conley, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And it's Crowder missing. The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Conley on the attack. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Outside Paul. Into the lane. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. And he lobs it up top. McGee finds Booker. Back to McGee. Lays it in off the pretty line.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. From deep, Conley. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And that one's long. The Jazz have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Mitchell with room to shoot. Ooh, drains the 19-footer.
Good play to get the ball to one of the league's best scorers. Mitchell says, thank you very much.
Ball against Conley. Pulls up on the wing. Paul, shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to the right wing. Pass to McGee. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Utah shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Back to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Booker, good.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Bridges outside. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. The Suns clear it. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Bridges. No good there. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win.